Hi there, my name is Kaylee. I am on a financial health, physical health journey, and every Sunday I like to sit down and talk about how my fitness, weight loss journey is going. Giles is here. If you watched our Friday video, he likes to hang out while I'm at my desk and just wiggle around and yell. So there will probably be Giles yells throughout this. Uneventful week as far as fitness goes. I was on my period, which if you've watched any of these updates before, if you've watched any of these updates before, I usually have really aggressive and debilitating symptoms, but this month, while wasn't, I didn't throw up, which I have often in the past. It's still, I was laid out a little bit. Like I didn't feel very good. So you see that reflected in my steps and things, that I was just kind of down for the count. Felt kind of like crap for several days this week, but overall decent. I have been thinking about, these videos and how they are, and while I like sitting down and reflecting, I also wonder if it might be a little more interesting if it's more like filming stuff throughout the week, kind of more lifestyle stuff. What do you think? Giles says yes. So maybe I'll try something like that throughout this next week, and just, meals and checking in like throughout the week, so that way it's kind of more dynamic. I don't know. I have no idea. Let me know what you guys like. But let's take a look. Not a lot of progress this week, I'll say, which is a good thing. That doesn't make sense, but you'll see. I'm only down another 0.2 pounds overall, but in the past, with my period symptoms being as aggressive as they are, I used to literally swing up in weight really aggressively, like 5 pounds or so when I was on my period. So the fact that I'm still trending down while on like the cycle of my body is, I think, a testament to how this is like working, how my body is functioning better. There's not these aggressive ups and downs. It's just a slow trend downward, which is rad. I also did, forget to weigh myself this morning. So this is from technically, I think, like Wednesday morning, which was like the height of my period. It was awful. Who knows? Maybe next week it'll look like I did an amazing job. So down 7.4 and holding it consistently. That's the thing. While this isn't a huge trend downward, it's consistently down. And that is so new for me. I don't even know how to handle it. I don't know. I've never been this down for this long consistently. It's usually like I lose a few pounds and then I swing back up, and then I lose a few pounds and I swing back up, and I'm just kind of yo-yoing up and down, but consistently down, which is rad. So I am also I have a goal this year to walk 1,025 kilometers, to challenge on the Map My Walk app, which I'm having a lot of fun with. So last week I had 14 kilometers. This week I'm at 34. So even though I felt like crap, I'm up 20 kilometers for last week, which is rad. And this is just not count my like regular walking around the house and running errands and stuff. This is like going out, intentional walking. I'm going out for the intent of recording a walk that I wouldn't otherwise have done. So I have 991 kilometers left to go for the entire year, and I'm 12 days in, so that feels great. My daily average so far is 3.09, and to maintain the goal of hitting 1,025, I need to average 2.8. So this is amazing to me, this average, because there was a day, Thursday last week, where my symptoms were awful. I felt just terrible. I had to go lay down like in the middle of the day, which I don't ever do. And I didn't get any steps outside at all. I didn't leave the house. I was laid out. So the fact that this is still my average for the month so far, for the year so far, 12 days into the year, whatever. But that feels really good. That feels like we're getting something done. My average steps for the day is down. Last week it was, I'm checking my notes here. Last week it was in about 7,200. So it's down quite a lot. Again, that Thursday where I didn't leave the house, I got under 1,000 steps for the whole day. So that I'm not surprised that it's down. Next week, I'm going to be out and about in the world for work. Every single day next week, I'm going to be out of the house for work. So I usually get a ton of steps on those days. So I think we'll get some kilometers in, and to and from the different stores I'll just tell everyone, I'll meet you there, take the train, I'll see you when we get there, and I'll just walk over to the next one. So I'll be getting some kilometers in next week and some steps in for sure. So I think this will be up and this will be up. My calories technically also up. Last week it was 1631, and this week it's 1713, which is up 82. But as long as it's under 1800, I'm kind of unbothered, honestly. Like, cool. As long as it's under 18, I don't care. And this is great because this is also we had a date night where I went out and we enjoyed some pasta, and I went over a couple hundred calories for the day. But then, throughout the week I was under. So on average, we're good to go. This is feeling great. This is 4 months of consistent 4 months of decently consistent tracking and hitting my goals and paying attention to what I'm consuming. And that's rad. That feels really good. Water's up like crazy this week. Last week, my average daily water intake was 52 ounces, and now it's up to 62.5. And that's just because every single day last week, I had two of these guys. I hit 64 ounces every single day last week. And while the goal is higher than that, the consistency is actually what matters. So I am not a person who has had enough water in my lifetime. If there was like a little tracker to see how much water you're supposed to have in your life, I'm way low. I have not, I don't know why I was having such a bet. Every time I talk about water, I'm like, but I don't know why it was just so hard for me. But like carrying this around and being consistent, I made sure to take this with me into the office. I made sure to like have it with me all the time. And that just makes it a lot easier. I don't know why. Having a glass of water, it doesn't hit the same. So yeah, I don't know. It feels like this journey has gotten like uneventful in a really good way, because the tracking every day is still happening. The movement every day for the most part is still happening. And it doesn't feel like I'm working really hard to do it, which in the past it has felt like I'm working super, super hard. And when I'm working super hard for a long time, it feels impossible. It feels like I just get burnt out and stop tracking and then just eat extra because I'm not paying attention to it. So I'm feeling really good. I cannot wait to see the numbers down more. It's kind of, you know, can you hear him? I think as the numbers go down and we start hitting double digits, that's going to feel really good. And I'm really looking forward to that. So I will try to record some stuff while I'm out and about. Like I said, I'm going to be working a lot, so it's going to be kind of probably chaotic. But I want to kind of make this less of a me just talking at you and more of like a tracking throughout the week so we can see, examples of what's working. And I think that'll be good for me too, to kind of see those daily choices are adding up and seeing what those are and seeing how I feel like in the moment while they're happening, I think will be really good too. So thanks very much. It's good to see you all. I hope things are going well for you and your journeys and whatever those may be, physical, financial, whatever. And yeah, let me know if you guys, have any thoughts or stuff you'd like to see on these Sunday videos, the channel in general. As it's grown and we've surpassed 1,000, I'm like, I keep trying different stuff, and I just want to know how things are resonating and what's up. I feel like the diehards are the ones who really watch these Sundays. So let me know. It's good to see you. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day and week, and I'll see you on Tuesday for student loan planning and Friday for our regular budget.